Alright. I need to admit something to you guys, and it's a little embarrassing. At my big old age of 23, I had a Mr. Beast binge. Now, it wasn't a paste eating cocoa melon like trance, that I was watching these videos and drooling out of my mouth with smoke coming out of my ears, but I gotta give credit where credit is due, alright? He knows how to hook you in a video. But after that binge, I felt a little icky, like I just ate a whole greasy Five Guys burger and fries all by myself. I just didn't feel good about myself after watching the videos. Maybe because it was a bunch of sensory overload and screaming to keep you engaged, it all just felt very forgettable after, I feel like I gained nothing after watching a bunch of these videos. And then I came to my own realization. The more videos I make on this channel and the more videos I see of this format, the COD commentaries from different creators, the more I realize that old school YouTube just hits different, you know what I mean? There's just something so nice about seeing YouTube videos from independent creators, nothing overproduced, no writing staff, no crazy editing that rivals TV shows, just someone in their bedroom, just sharing their thoughts onto a mic with some gameplay in the background. These are the kinds of videos I like to watch in the morning while I get ready for work, bite-sized 5 to 10 minute commentaries, just talking about life, sharing experiences, sharing ideas. It's almost like a little podcast that can just have the audio in the background. And that's what I like to listen to, like while walking around campus or in the car driving to work. Like, you can learn a lot from these videos, honestly. Everybody has their own unique life experience that they can share with the world and have the ability to inspire. I know for me, the more I engage with this community, the more videos I see from commentary channels like this, I just get a real sense of, community. You see the same people commenting on everyone's videos. You see people commenting their stories in the comments, not just leaving like a quick one-word comment, but there's conversations going on in the comment section, and it just feels personal. Like, honestly, I think all of the Call of Duty commentary channels just watch each other and support each other in the comments, and it's cool to see. This content just feels sincere. And I say that because YouTube nowadays feels like a video game. You have your analytics tab, and your videos are always trying to hit that 1 out of 10, right? You want to get your average watch time up. And me personally, I don't really care about that. You see, look, my threshold personally is if I get a few comments of people saying they like the video, then I'm satisfied. Because really, I do this for fun. I feel like a lot of the COD commentary YouTubers today do this for fun because we either got inspired to do this content by another commentator, or some of us just use this as an outlet, to get our thoughts out. Like me personally, I really like the weekly slap, and I also watched, Syndicate Project growing up. And I just love the video editing process, I don't have any crazy creative ideas, to shake the game or anything, but getting my thoughts out while being able to game and editing, to organize my thoughts into a more digestible product, it's just fun for me. And of course, the dream for anyone making videos is to one day make money off of it. But truthfully, like, while making money is cool, I love these kinds of videos, even though people have pointed out that this is a quote-unquote dead format. And that's why I say a lot of the creators I see making these kinds of videos are doing this for fun because it's a good outlet. At least that's what I think. Because really, if we were all in it for the money and to be big YouTubers, this realistically isn't the format to do it. Sure, it's possible to blow up with these COD commentaries, but it'll be a way more of a slow burn compared to making hyper edited, high production, retention grabbing videos where you have real-time subtitles screaming like your viewer is hearing impaired and, whatever big slop YouTubers do these days. This is fun, it feels personal, and I feel it's an easy way to put yourself out there and find like-minded people and grow an actual community no matter how big or small. I don't have 1,000 subscribers. I'm nowhere near that, but a little over 200 that I do have, I cherish deeply. I cherish all the comments that I get, I cherish all the support that I get in the emails and everything. So yeah, if all of us wanted to immediately blow up and make millions off YouTube, this definitely wouldn't be the best way to do that, but I think that's good. It shows that the people making this content actually care about what they have to say. These people feel approachable. I've never had a personal conversation with these other COD commentary channels aside from just, consistently commenting on each other's videos, but I know a lot of them are chill dudes, who I'm sure I can have a good conversation with and have a good time with. And I just don't get that feeling of authenticity with big, huge, algorithm perfect YouTubers. Sometimes a video hits and I get 1,000 views, sometimes it gets less, but I'm happy that I at least get someone that takes something from the video. And to me, that's worth it. That's the whole point of why I do this. Because to me personally, I like that my community hasn't blown up like crazy. Not that it wouldn't be cool, like it'd be awesome, but I like the size I'm in, and the level of engagement that I get because I can still read every single comment. I can still reply to every single comment and not leave anyone unchecked. Whether that be, an affirming post saying that they're glad the algorithm showed them my video, or someone leaving a long paragraph saying how the video spoke to them. I'll reply to it all, and I love doing that. To finish off, I would just recommend whoever's watching this and hasn't started a channel yet and you're on the fence about it, I'd say just do it. I used to think, if I'm not going to blow up and make a career out of YouTube, then what's the point? You're just wasting your time, embarrassing yourself, speaking out into the void, but honestly, it's fun. I already write my thoughts out as it is, so being able to do that and being able to do what I like, which is editing and just voicing what I already write about in my head and uploading it just feels good, and it's starting a dialogue with other people, and it's worth it. I've said that like 3 different times already, but it's true. People can say this is a dead format all they want and that it's not worth it and that it's outdated, but clearly people are viewing it. I'm getting comments, so I think I'll keep at it. I might have gaps in between videos because of school or because I might not have something I feel worthy of putting out there, but this channel will always be here when I need that outlet, And that's the whole point. But that's all I had to say. I just have an appreciation for old school, COD commentary videos, and I just wanted to express why that is, It's a slept on side of YouTube. A lot of slept on people here and a lot of cool people. Some really good takes are set on this side, and I hope we can all just continue to grow and keep doing it for fun and not lose sight of why we're doing this. But that's all I wanted to say. Not much advice in this video or the last one, but I just wanted to talk for a little. I know it's been a while, but yeah, more regular styled videos are coming soon. But until then, take care and be well.